Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today on Wednesday the 17th of January I am starting 2 new challenges for myself. One of them you will see probably in about a month, though there may be some hints throughout this one as to what that might be. You will see if that's that, if I even upload that video or if I scrap it, we shall see. And then there's this one, which is me being styled by an app for a week. This is in no way sponsored, but I have been using the app Wearing since June 1st of 2023. I did upload things a little bit prior to June 1st, but I've been using it for the tracking purpose since June 1st. And I've been tracking what I'm wearing every day that I've put real clothes on. There are several days where I've just stayed in loungewear or PJs all day, and that isn't tracked because I don't consider that part of my wardrobe in the same way, so I haven't categorized or cataloged those items and therefore can't track when I wear them. But on the days where I adult and put on real actual clothes, I have tracked that every day since the 1st of June. However, this app has a little feature where it can randomize an outfit for you. And I haven't used it before. I've looked to see what it looks like, but I've never dressed myself according to what it says. And I've been wanting to try that and see how good I think it is. So I set some ground rules for myself and I'm gonna run them by you right now. So when you open the randomizing category or randomizing part of the app, you already get a suggestion for an outfit. And I've decided that that outfit doesn't count for this experiment because once you get that far, you can choose how many items you want the outfit to have. If you want to have 1, 2, or 3, I believe, plus footwear. And I haven't tracked any footwear in the app, but I'm challenging myself to the evening before. So this outfit was picked yesterday, so I knew what I was putting on in the morning. I go to that randomizing section, and again, the first outfit it shows you doesn't count because that's just, I have to see that to open the app or to open that feature. But then I choose how many items I want the outfit to have. And once I click on that, for example, if I click on the 3 item outfits, that is an outfit that is an option. And if I decide to stay with whatever's pre-selected with that setting of, I think that's 2 items plus shoes, then obviously the first one doesn't count, but I get 3 randomizations. Basically, I get 3 options. I'm allowing myself 3 options and I have to pick one of them. And it doesn't mean that I've seen one outfit and I click randomize and I can't go back to the previous one. I will screenshot them and look at them. And I'm allowing myself to add to the outfits. For example, I'm wearing a short-sleeved blazer, which is really cool. I really like this blazer. It has definitely not gotten as much wear as I feel like it should have, but also it's sometimes a little bit outside of my comfort zone. But it's also, I think, negative 10 degrees Celsius outside today, only negative 10. I think it's gonna be negative 20 tomorrow. And so this wouldn't really fly, even though I would put a coat on, which also outerwear I haven't put into the app, so that's not gonna be suggested for me. But even though I put on a coat with this, I think my arms would still be cold in negative 20. So I am allowing myself to add to the items, or to the outfits, I should say. And for example, today I am wearing jeans, but under the jeans I have some thick, fussy inside type tights to give myself some more warmth. Yes, I have only been inside today, but with it being very cold outside, the heating in our house isn't doing great. So I am allowed to add things to it. Today I added those tights. I don't know what else I could have added to this. Maybe a long sleeve under this? I don't know. Either way, I am allowed to randomize 3 outfits and I have to pick one of them, and I'm allowed to make adjustments in terms of adding to it. I can add accessories, things to keep me warm, whatever I feel like. And I guess if all 3 outfits had things in them that are in the wash and I can't put on, I'll have to figure that out if and when I happen upon that problem. But that wasn't a problem for this outfit. But let me show you the outfits it suggested for me for today. This was the first one. This is definitely something that I would have put together myself. I would, however, not have put it together in January, and I did actually sit down with the app a couple of days ago and I went through all of my items and I put in what season they are for. And I know that I put this blazer as spring and summer, and the app knows what date it is, so unless it thinks I'm in the southern hemisphere, I feel like I should have done better. The next suggestion I got was this, which The sweater is in the wash. I wore that yesterday and the day before, so it's in the wash. And it's not a sweater, like it's a very tight knit sweater. It has some give in it, but like it's a form-fitted sweater. So layering a t-shirt under that would be bulky. Layering a t-shirt over it might be cute to have just a little frilly collar sticking out under the t-shirt. But again, I couldn't have worn it because that top is in the wash, or that sweater is in the wash, and I would have had to add tights, which that part is fine. But I wouldn't have been warm enough in the arms. I could have added a cardigan or something, but either way, the top was in the wash, so not doable. And then the third option is this one. This is a very kind of eclectic outfit for me, because those trousers are in my spring-summer category in the app. And I didn't actually wear them last summer. I tried them on and they were too small, but I love them so much that I was like, maybe I'm bloated. Maybe they will work another day. So I did hang on to them. However, if they don't fit me this upcoming spring summer, I don't think I can justify keeping them, because clothes should fit me and not the other way around. Even though I love those trousers, I'm not going to make myself fit into them. And someone else will hopefully love them because they're great. But it's those trousers, and then it's paired with a cardigan that in the image in the app looks like it would go quite well. But in reality, I don't think it would look very great, because that cardigan is like a pretty berry, purpley, almost maroony type color. It's leaning more pink, but it's kind of dark compared to the very bright pink and green and orange in the trousers. And then the app decided to add this sort of split side long vest top type thing. Like, it's a thin item. It's like a t-shirt in material, but it just doesn't go. It could go with the cardigan on its own. It doesn't go with the pants at all. And I'm glad that it suggested me this that I'm wearing today, because I think this actually works. But like I said, this blazer has not been getting enough wear. I think I wore it twice last year, and I got it last year. I got it last February, and I like it, but it is very shoulder padded. Like, my actual shoulders are not here. My actual shoulders are there, and this one's to sit like out there. I think it's really cool, but it's, I don't know. It's a weird piece that it's short sleeved. It's not very thick, but it's short sleeved. But I think it might be too warm in the warm days of summer and too cold in the cold days of summer, because it doesn't have long sleeves. The yellow t-shirt I have worn many times. Again, this is more of a spring summer piece for me, because that it fits more with that color palette I've mentioned before. I have very surprisingly different color palettes between my spring summer stuff and my fall winter stuff. It's a lot duller in the fall winter, which maybe isn't that weird, but it would be nice if there was overlap. I mean, it definitely works in the winter. It's just a t-shirt. And then the jeans I'm wearing on the bottom I have worn plenty of times. I think I also got them last year. I want to say I got them in 2022, but that was a no-buy clothes year for me, so I didn't get any clothes in 22. And these jeans, I think right now, are my most worn item in my wardrobe, based on the tracking I've done since June 1st. Which is interesting, because I don't think I'm a jean person, or a jeans person, so there's that. But yes, this is part one, a very rambly long part one. But hopefully there are 6 more clips now of 6 more outfits that this app has put together for me. Hopefully good ones. I'm a little bit scared, but let's give it a go. Let's see how it goes. All right, I don't really have the energy to set up the microphone and everything, so you're getting this microphone. I'm also low on battery. Not me personally, because I took a nap, but the camera is, so I'm going to try to speed through this. There were 3 suggestions for outfits for me today, and I'm going to show them to you right now. This was the first one. I didn't feel like the skirt and the shirt would go well together, because I felt like they were very different tones of color, the skirt being very dull and the t-shirt being very bright. This was the next one, which this would work. I think it's a medium light-ish blue cardigan and then these dark navy trousers. They are really, really comfortable. The cardigan doesn't get enough wear, so that would be great. But those trousers are very thin and they are cropped, and they are great for lounging around at home. They're great probably for summertime. I got them in the fall. I think they'd be good in summer, but it was going to be minus 20 degrees outside today, and I had to wear thick tights, and I don't think that would have looked good with those trousers. And obviously I would have put something under the cardigan. And then option number 3 was this, which I think could work. It's a maroon-y skirt. It's like a velvet skirt, which is quite fancy. It's a pencil skirt, and with the texture and the color and something, it just doesn't give every day to me. Maybe I should try wearing it like that, but I haven't. And then this tank top that is sort of a dusty pink. Color-wise, I think they could work. I'd obviously have to add a cardigan or something, but it didn't really feel like what I wanted to wear today. I was leaning mostly that. And then I asked my husband, and he said that he thought that the yellow top and the red skirt would go together, and so that's what I wore, paired with a pair of very thick, fluff-lined tights, which I think are attracting every single cat hair this side of the equator. Don't look at them too closely. And then I just put on this big, oversized black cardigan that I don't actually like. I have this black cardigan, I have a light grey one, and I have a dark grey one. They're all a bit different, but they're long cardigans, which is nice for extra warmth. However, this has a bunch of holes in it, so I don't know how useful that is. And I don't know, I just don't like any of them. I think it's the materials. This is acrylic. The light grey one is acrylic, and I'm pretty sure the dark grey one, which is a lot thinner, also has some sort of fake man-made material in it. I haven't actually checked the label in a while, but I don't like any of them. However, I don't think I would have paired this with a third color, maybe, although I did in that Kathleen Illustrated style challenge thing. I did put together 3 colors, but they were more unified, I guess, than whatever would have paired with this would have been. Either way, it's a fine outfit. I don't think I'll put it on again, and I should stop hating on this cardigan. See you tomorrow. Am I filming this a couple days after I wore it? Yes, that's just life. So here's my outfit for day number 3. I am wearing this pleated wool skirt in turquoise and purple that I talked about in my favorite 3 finds of 2023 video, which I'll link up here. And I've worn this skirt a fair bit in the year 2023, and this was the first time I wore it in 2024. And I do really like it. It is a little snug at times, and when I wore this outfit, I wore these thick fleece-lined or like fluff-lined tights that are also thicker in the waistband and therefore make the skirt even tighter. But it's not a huge problem. It depends on when I wear it, but it wasn't a huge problem on Friday when I wore this. And I just feel really nice in the skirt. I really like this skirt. I like the shape. I like the colours. I wish it was a little bit bigger at some points, but it's fine. It's mostly fine, and I don't wear it when it's uncomfortable. And as you can tell from this picture, from wearing, the only thing the app gave me was the skirt and then this cardigan, which is this navy rib knit, very nice and thick cotton cardigan that I got in like September, I think. And it's really warm. It's really thick. I wore it at one point earlier in the fall, and it was actually not cold enough outside to wear it, so I got too warm in it. But I really like it, and it's the only navy cardigan I have. And I wouldn't have thought to pair it with the skirt. I don't know. I gravitate towards black when it comes to like, oh, I just need a solid. I need a color to just sort of pull this all together, and I'll go for my black cardigan or possibly a grey cardigan. But I'm actually really glad that the app did this, because I feel like it really goes with the skirt. Even though there's no navy in the skirt, I feel like it goes really well with this color scheme, and I feel like it looks a little bit softer than perhaps a black cardigan would have. But with that being said, I am wearing the black tights, and I paired this whole outfit with a black tank top. So it's not like I put on a red tank top or a yellow tank top or anything, but I actually really like it. And I feel like the black and the navy also go together in a way I didn't quite expect. So that's really nice. Now, as for the other 2 outfits I was suggested, I'll take a step to the right so I can put them on the screen for you. One of them was this, which I think would work. It's this almost flannelly skirt, which is white and blue, and then this pink cardigan. The cardigan, however, is in the wash, so this wasn't doable, but I think it could have worked. I don't think I would have put it together myself, but it could have worked, and then obviously something under the cardigan. And the other option I had was this, which is my faux leather skirt and this lime green tank top. This also could work. I would have put something over that. I wouldn't have just worn a tank top and a skirt, because that would have been very cold on Friday. But I mean, given that this was a good temperature, but I don't know. I think could have worked with something over it. Might try that at some point. All right, here we have the outfit for day number 4. And I'm actually quite proud of the app putting this together. It consists of these tailcoats that I mentioned in last week's video that I wanted to wear more and style in more ways. And like I said in that video, I've only ever styled it in one way myself before. And this is a much, much better outfit for the tailcoats than that was. I don't even remember what that was. I think it was either jeans or maybe my orange trousers. Either way, it wasn't as good as I feel like this is. So that's nice. The app also did the thing where it gave me a white shirt. We know how much I like white shirts. I think bonus points should be given to this app for, going in that direction. And then on the bottom, we have a skirt that I would definitely call a summer skirt. I have tagged it in the app as a summer or maybe a spring and summer piece. And I don't think that January and negative 18 degrees Celsius can be considered spring. So, a bit of a miss from a weather season appropriate perspective, but as an outfit I like it, and it's made me look at the skirt differently because I thought the skirt wouldn't pair well with tights, but I am once again wearing very thick really thick fuzz-lined tights on the bottom, and it's been fine. Granted, it is only 8:30 at night, or not only, but it is 8:30 at night, and I got dressed at 3 because I had a very slow start to the morning, but I've still worn this whole outfit for a number of hours, and I've been very, very comfortable in it. It's been great. This has been a great layering piece. I did cook for a few hours, or an hour and a half, and I did take this off and put an apron on to protect the shirt. But either way, it was a really good outfit. I really enjoyed it. And I just quickly want to touch on, also I know my Spain's buns are very uneven, ignore that. I just want to touch on the other two options that I was given for today. So the first one I'll put on the screen right here for you now. It consists of the floral blazer I wore on Wednesday and this short, or not even short sleeved, just sleeveless, that's the word, green, knit top. I can't even call it a t-shirt. I can't call it a camisole, a tank top. It's just a top. And I paired those two with this short grey denim skirt. I don't think this is a horrible outfit. I got this suggested before I got this outfit suggested, and I actually quite like it. I think the blazer and the top could really work together. I don't think the same pale green of the top is in the blazer, but there is a pale green in the blazer, and I think that would look well enough. And texture wise, and yeah, I think they would work. I wouldn't necessarily have paired those two with the skirt, but I can see it. I could see the skirt with the top, I could see the skirt with the blazer, I could see the whole thing, and possibly even in summertime or springtime-ish with no tights. I think it could work with tights. Granted, all my tights are black, and so I think it might be a bit harsh, being so floral and sunshiny on top, and then just grey skirt and then just black tights. I don't know why, but I think that would look a bit harsh, but it could work. I think the skirt is a little bit too short for me to wear without tights because it does, I don't know, for my own comfort, I think it's too short. But I could see it as an outfit. And then the second option from the app was this, which is what I'm wearing, and I really think it works. I think this is actually a really good outfit. I can see myself wearing this again. I like it. And then I don't know what happened, because the third option the app gave me was this. And I can't pull the picture up for me right now, but I did check what it was before I started filming this. And if I remember correctly, it's a black sweater with rainbow stripes, it goes from red to blue or purple all the way through. And then it's my knit Christmas jumper. And then it's a patterned skirt. What happened? This is not a fit. I would not wear this, and I'm very glad that not all three options I got were in that vein. So that's very, very nice. Today is Monday, and yesterday was supposed to be day 5. However, that turned out to be a just stay in PJs all day and do as little as possible, and that is probably exactly what I needed, and so I'm doing today as day number 5 instead. I had already randomized these outfits on Saturday evening, and so I figured I would just go with those for today and not re-randomize for today, if that makes sense. So the outfit I've gone with is this. that you will see in the try-on clip. And all that the app chose for me was the skirt and the cardigan. But I figured that would be a little bit cold, so I'm wearing this tank top underneath that I wore on day 3, I believe. And of course, paired it with some tights. But you can see that these actually are a bit thinner because it's like around 0 degrees today and not -20. So that's exciting. The weather outside is horrible, though. It's very stormy and very slushy and not amazing. But either way, I talked about this skirt earlier in this experiment because this was suggested to me to wear with the floral blazer and this green knit sort of almost tank toppy top that I have. Tank toppy top. And I said that this skirt feels a bit short sometimes, and I've worn it today and I'm a little bit conflicted. As you can see, probably if I've angled this right, you can actually see some thigh. You can see my knees. And I am a huge fan of midi-length stuff, at least things to my knees. Happily, things beyond my knees. But this is much shorter than that. Would I call this a miniskirt? Yes, I would. But there's also that thing that went around in my youth that I was never subjected to, but like I saw it in movies and stuff in terms of like American dress code, which I have thankfully never had to deal with. Of like, if you put your, it's scrunched up a bit now, but if you put your hands down and your middle finger, the tip of your middle finger isn't below your skirt, that's okay. And it's not a rule I live by. I don't know. I can wear whatever I want. But like this does that sort of. If I like relax my arm too much, it doesn't. But otherwise my hand is, I have a mirror right there. My hand is very much on the skirt. So I don't think it's a mini skirt, maybe. But it is short, and like I felt mostly fine with it. I have sat a lot at work today and that has been fine, but it is a stiff denim skirt and it has like it's form fitted and it does move. Like denim skirts have always done that for me. You know, I sit down and then the waist gets bigger and then it starts shifting around and riding up and all that. It's been mostly fine. I felt good in it. I got compliments from a coworker, and also I came home and my husband saw me and he said he really liked my outfits. But either way, I've mostly been okay with it, but it is definitely short. Like I felt the need to pull on it a bit in the back, and especially if I'm like, I had to put my dishes in the dishwasher at work today, and that was a bit like, I'm just gonna like bend like this a bit more than bend like one maybe normally would. But I like it. I have been thinking today that I would like to try to wear this without tights or stockings or anything. Like just wear it on its own, which would have to be in summertime because temperatures. Because I wonder if it rides around or slides around more because of the tights. However, if I do wear them in summer, there would be nothing protecting me. I mean, I do have like little bike shorts. They are longer than this skirt is. So not sure about that. But like I like it overall. I don't actually think it's as short as I think it is. But I don't know, not fully comfortable, but also I really like this outfit visually. Like I like how it looks. I have felt comfortable in it and mostly confident. So we'll take it. Now the other two outfits I was suggested during the same randomizing session, I think they could both work as outfits. I just don't think this is the right time. The first one is this one, which has this Christmas vest that I have, which is navy, and it has some red and some white and some green and some gold on it. And it's been paired with this green pencil skirt. And I haven't paired those two together, although looking at it, I definitely would. I would put something under the vest. I would probably wear a white button down, but I think it would work because there's green in the vest. The skirt is green. I don't think they're identically the same color, but I think it would look really good. Like, had I not been randomized this outfit, I think I would have gone for that because I was supposed to wear it yesterday on Sunday when I was home. And so I wouldn't feel as weird about wearing a Christmas outfit mid-January. But then I randomized this and I went with this outfit, which I'm glad I did since I wore it today when I had people. The other, or I guess third option I was given, but it was the first option I was given, was this. This consists of a pair of linen shorts and a button down that is not white. Shocker. It's a button down that is mainly pink. It's pink and some white, some beige. And the shorts are khaki. I got these shorts in May last year. I don't think I wore them once because these shorts are not something I would wear to work. I might wear them out. Like, if I had to go buy groceries or something in the middle of summer, I probably would wear them. I wouldn't wear them to work. But as an outfit for a warm, lacy day in the summertime, I think it could work. I'm actually quite impressed with these 3 outfits, which begs the question, how bad are the suggestions for tomorrow going to be? I have not yet seen them, because all these 3 outfits are, at least in theory, wearable. I would do this. They're all wearable. I think I'd wear them all. They work, and they're not as atrocious. They're far from as atrocious as this mess that we got the other day of just patterns all over, which did not work. It is day 6, and I'm going to start with running through the outfits that were suggested to me, and then talk about what I'm wearing. The cat is now leaving because I am bothering her by talking. All right, so the first outfit I was suggested was this, which consists of a pair of red shorts, a green t-shirt, and a grey knit vest. And I am not fully opposed to shorts in winter with tights and all that. I was around in the early 2010s when the fashion girlies were doing that, and I don't hate it. I actually quite like it in theory. However, this is not it. No. Another option I was given was this, which consists of this black cardigan that I have that's currently in the wash. So, one of the reasons why I wouldn't wear this. And then this skirt that is orange and white that I actually have hanging right here. And this pink and white button down that I was suggested. Was it for yesterday's outfit as well? And I don't think that shirt and this skirt would look well together. I think either of them could have worked with the cardigan, but that's in the wash, so this was out of the running. And that just leaves me with one outfit, which is this, which consists of jeans, a pink cardigan, and a blue knit vest. This is what I'm wearing. It's not the same. I am wearing the jeans that were in that randomized outfit. I don't wear this a lot. I tend to gravitate towards the light wash, high-waisted, wide leg or like straight leg jeans that you've seen a lot. They're a lot looser in their fit, except when they're freshly washed, and then I put thick tights underneath, and then they're very tight and I can barely bend my legs sometimes. But I tend to gravitate towards those, which are my most recently thrifted jeans. I got them last spring, summer, and I think I wear those, and I wear my black jeans, which are grey jeans, and I have a hole in them now because thighs. But I think I've forgotten about my other pairs of jeans, so maybe I should do a jeans situation, because I actually really love these jeans. When I got this outfit randomized yesterday, I didn't know if these jeans were going to fit, because I feel like my body's been changing and I haven't worn these in a long time. I think I wore them sometime in the fall, although I haven't actually checked in the app to see, but I think I wore them sometime in the fall. And when I did, I pulled them up by the belt loops and I ripped it. There's a hole here now. And I'd forgotten about that until I put them back on again. So there's that. But I actually really like them. They've been really comfortable. I really like the way they look. I like the wash a lot better than I thought I would, because they're almost like a little bit like dusty in a way. They're not like a clear blue for some reason. Either way, I put the same cardigan on as I was chosen to do, that was chosen for me to do. But here we have the vest. This is a wool vest, or at least part wool, and it gets itchy. And I know that in my favorite thrift finds of 2023 video, I did wear this on its own. Bear in mind that when I filmed the clip of me wearing that was like a minute of my time. I didn't really get itchy, but I didn't really know how to put these two together, because I thought it was going to be itchy, and also this has quite a deep V and that has a V, and I didn't want that to be the undershirt closest to my skin, but it's the whole thing. So I put on this black tank top, and I figured that could be a good base layer, and then I realized it's quite scooped, and like I said, the vest has a V-neck, and so I turned this, it's actually backwards now because it's a little bit higher in the back, so I figured it could peek through. And then I put that on, and I put this on, and I wore it for 2 minutes, and I went, no, can't do it. I'm not going to go through my entire workday on what is the most stressful day of the week for me wearing something that is this uncomfortable before I leave the house. So I took that off and I just went with this, and I think it works. The cardigan was definitely too thin. It was not terribly cold outside, but my workplace was cold. This is a summer cardigan or like a late spring cardigan. So I was too cold, which I didn't appreciate. And I'm sad I didn't wear the outfit, but my comfort is prioritized over whatever the app tells me to wear. Do I think that either of the 3 outfits that were suggested to me for today actually work? No. If the pieces were different, if this was a different cardigan and I paired something else under the vest, because I could have probably put a white button down under, but the sleeves on this, not huge, so I didn't want to bulk it up like that. The skirt, cardigan, and shirt combo could have worked had the shirt, for example, been white. Shocker. And the first one, the one with the shorts, I don't think there's any saving that one. I just don't think there's any saving that one. But this was a fine outfit. It just wasn't what the app told me, and I wish I would have been warmer. Can we just talk about how it's the last day of this experiment, and I got the best outfit of the whole experiment? I'm being stared at by a cat who disapproves. Hopefully not of the outfit. This is the best outfit from this whole experiment. This was randomized. Well, rather, stepping to the side here, the sweater and the skirt were randomized. And then I decided I wanted something under the sweater, and why not go with a white button down? This is the same skirt I wore on Monday, and I actually like this outfit a whole lot more, even though it's actually literally the same tights I'm wearing. I feel like it looks better. I don't know if it's because I'm more covered up here that I feel like it works better because I wore a tank top and a cardigan on Monday. I don't know. And this is also the same shirt that I wore on Saturday with my tailcoats, because I didn't wear it for long enough for it to need to be washed, and I figured I'll give it another spin. And then there's this green sweater that you've probably seen before. I don't think it's been part of this experiment. I'm trying to remember. I don't quite remember what I've been wearing as per usual, but this really works. I've done a little sort of side tuck thing with the sweater here just to give it a bit more shape to the outfit. I love this. This is a great outfit. I do think I might have paired this sweater with this skirt before, pre-tracking what I was wearing, so I don't remember. I can't go back and look at it, but I just love it. And this outfit doesn't have the midi skirt, which is a favorite of mine, but it does have the white shirt. And so maybe at least one element of my favorite things in my wardrobe should be included in my outfits. I don't know. To show you the outfits that were not chosen, we have this one, which apparently wearing still thinks I should be wearing shorts. And I know I said yesterday that, oh, shorts with tights could work. Like, I am not completely opposed to it. This is not a fit for January where I live. It could maybe work in summer. I do like the colors together. It's a yellow t-shirt and some like rusty orangey shorts. Could work. And then the third option is also an outfit that could actually work in summer. And it's this skirt. It's like a cinched skirt. It actually hangs right here next to the skirt I showed you yesterday. Has like a sort of fake corset type waist. And it was paired with this button down, floral, summery, oversized button down. And I think those two could work well together, provided I can tuck this in. Because I always tuck this in, or I always tuck things in, I should say, to that skirt. But again, more of a summer outfit, not something I'll be wearing in January. But to recap all this has actually been a really fun experiment. I'm glad I had some veto rights within picking these outfits, because if I'd just gone with the first randomized outfit, life this week would have been a lot rougher, and my outfits would have been a lot less appropriate for the weather, and also my style and my preferences. This is my favorite outfit from the week and from this experiment, but I do also really like Friday's outfit, which was the plaid skirt and the black tank top and navy cardigan. And I'm a fan of Saturday's, which was the tailcoats, this shirt, and a striped blue and white summery skirt. So I've had 3 outfits I really like, no outfits that I really hate, like on my body. There have been outfits that the app has put together that I really hate, but it's been a good week. It's been a pretty good week, and there are some other outfits as well that it put together for me, like the ones I just talked about for today, that could work for another time. Do I think I want to keep letting wearing style me? I think I would. Maybe I would do this again without the limitation of 3 randomizations, or maybe because you can do a thing, I'm pretty sure you can do a thing, I haven't tried, where you pick a shirt and then you can pin that so that stays, and then you can keep randomizing bottoms or hats or coats or like whatever else you're putting on. And I think that could be fun to do. Now I just let it randomize 3 whole outfits per day, or 3 approximately whole outfits. Again, today I was randomizing for 2 pieces. It was a skirt and a sweater that I got, and I filled it out with the shirt. But it's been a fun experiment, and once again, I am looking at my wardrobe differently. I am more excited because I think I'm in a bit of a rut. I think I'm trying to find my style a little bit more than I already have. I've been a bit overwhelmed with this whole situation with all the clothes I have, and it's been nice to get a new perspective on it, even though the perspective hasn't always been super smart. It hasn't always been the smartest perspective, shorts in January, once again. Please do let me know in the comments down below which of these outfits or which outfit was your favorite, and do let me know if there were any outfits that the app put together that you would have preferred to see over the ones that I picked. I'm happy with my choices. I am very happy with my choices, but I'm interested to know if you thought differently. And also let me know if you would ever be styled by an app, or if you have been, and what that experience was like. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with another video soon, so I hope to see you then. Bye!